Good morning and thank you for tuning in to the 11 show where we are living life.
Today's National Mix It Up Day. We'll tell you how Tetzlaff is involved.
Have a bad habit of calling your parents for forgotten supplies. We'll tell you up next what you can do.
Science experience might just get even cooler.
Did you know the new background that we have in over there? It's Tetzlaff.
Who officially owns the Dodgers? That and much more on the way.
Oh, there's much more.
Right after the break. I wonder what we're going to be doing for Mix It Up Day. I wonder if you... Welcome back, and now to the news. Today's National Mix It Up Day. Students across the country will be participating in games and activities at lunch to encourage students to move out of their comfort zones and connect with someone new during lunchtime. This year, we will be playing a giant game of musical chairs at lunch in the North Field. Bring your lunch over and play or watch. Prizes will be given to the people who win.
If you have a habit of easily forgetting your school supplies, be warned that students are not allowed to use the office phone to call parents to receive PE clothes, lunch, or homework. Go to the school prepared. If it's a real emergency, ask staff will alert your parents.
Here are the spirit leaders so far. We start off with Mrs. Kyra with 178 points, Miss Kaiser with 136 points, Mr. Hamamura with 120 points, Mrs. Corrigan with 106 points, and not far behind is Miss Nogal with 102 points.
Starting next week, CGSF is sponsoring the UNICEF Drive October 24th through the 28th. Be sure to start saving up your change and watch for boxes in your homeroom. The cafeteria will now be serving water, chips, and ice cream through the side door. Time now to cross the globe in today's Around the World segment of Victoria. Good morning.
Good morning, Adam. Today we don't head across the globe again, but we crossed the quad to the Science Center. Have you seen the new Science Lab in the D Center? This Science Lab will be an important part of the school year because Trojans will have more experience with dissection projects and experiments involving chemicals, microscopes, and other tools. Mrs. Kyra stated that the Science Lab will allow students to do more hands-on activities and teach students in more exciting way. She also stated that it will look amazing, and science teachers plan to do a lot of dissection projects. She concludes that science rocks. The construction of the Science Lab started on January 2011. The magnet coordinator, Mrs. Stoffers, stated that the Science Lab will prepare students for high school and college. It will enhance students' experiments by giving them exposure to a formal and proper lab environment. Trojans will also have more room to complete experiments and will be able to work better in collaborative groups. There are apps of the news around the world. Time to go back to Tetzlaff for the upcoming events.
Thank you, Victoria. Looking at the Tetzlaff calendar, today is Mix It Up Day, a football meeting in room 105 during lunch, and volleyball practice from 2:15 to 3:45. Tomorrow is Trojan Blue Day. Be sure to wear your blue. The book club meeting in the library during lunch, a football meeting during lunch in room 105, a Peace Builders meeting during lunch in room 104, and the first game at Carmenita from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Thursday is cross-country practice from 2:15 to 3:15. And of course, Friday is minimum day and college day. And that wraps up the ongoing events. Time now for your 11:05 forecast.
Hello. Again, and I almost tripped over something in the studio. I might sue them. All right. This is obviously today's weather. And Brad, get out the shot. Move, Brad. Sorry, he's sort of in front of the thing that tells me the weather. Anyway, over here in the Great Lakes, it's starting to get cold because I don't know why. And over here, it's in Denver. Over here in the middle of America, Denver, it's starting to get windy. In Southern California, Nevada, and Arizona, it's starting to get really hot. As the same with these east side states. All right, let's go to the 5-day forecast. I almost tripped. Again. All right, today's going to be 80 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be 74. Then heat up 1 degree to 75. Then back down to 74 on Friday. And Saturday, it's going to heat up on 77. Let's go to Katrina with the web poll.
Thank you, Andres. For this week's web poll, we have Monica with us. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning.
How are you?
Really good.
Well, that's good. Could you please read this week's web poll?
Should students be allowed to go off campus during lunch?
Well, here's what you told us, children. No, because we can't drive and we will be late getting to and from school. Another one you guys told us, yes, because we can have more freedom. We want to hear from you. Be sure to visit us online at live5show.com to vote. Send your comments to webpoll live5show.com. If it's good, we'll read it on the air. So, Monica, what do you think about the new web poll?
Should students go off campus at lunch? Only if a parent can take them, because then they would probably be late and parents would make sure that they come back.
Okay, I kind of agree with you. I'd like to give a shout out from Herika. Happy birthday, Rosalinda. And a shout out to Aaliyah and Ariana Ford. But it's time to go to Line 4 Sports Update.
Thank you, Katrina. Okay, so who officially owns the Dodgers? Well, Frank McCourt seals the deal and happily walked out of court yesterday. Oh, and did you hear about Dan Weldon, NASCAR racer that died on Sunday? That crash was horrible. My condolences go out to his family and friends. It's also a hard time, not for family members, but for Jason Campbell, who broke his collarbone connected to his shoulder and is getting surgery and supposed to be out for the rest of the year. Hope it's not going to be a major setback for the Raiders. Stay strong out there, guys. Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Jocelyn, Patricia, Duel, Christopher again, and to my mom and my dad. And it's their anniversary today, and also to Ariana and Isabella. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Bea. It's time now to test you on to today's Daily 411.
Who is the world's youngest billionaire? Prince Albert,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Von Thurn and
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg, Sarah Farron, or Reggie Bush? Take 5. I say Mark Zuckerberg.
$5 or
Facebook
a
guy.
penny.
Zuckerberg.
The
It's
answer
not.
is
$10.
Oh, Prince Albert von Thurn on taxes.
Prince Valmer Von.
See? I told you, Adam. Pay up.
I don't have money. Before we go, I'd like to make a shout out to Brad, Ariana Ford,
Isabella.
I would like to give a shout out to Jillian and Philip Chiapet.
All right, Adam, take
And
it away.
Ariana Ford.
oh,
And Brad.
Jocelyn, Victoria, and Kylie, who keep on bothering me to give them a shout out. Visit our website to watch today's broadcast online at 115show.com and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at 115show.
That's all for today's show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
No, this is a comfy seat to sleep in. It's seriously.
For when I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I would have a show like Oprah. I would be the host of Everyday Christmas. Give Trappy a wish list. I'd probably pull a Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had shit. Give away a few Mercedes like, here lady, have this. And last but not least, grant somebody their last wish. It's been a couple months that I've been single, so you can call me Travis Claus, minus the ho-ho. Get it? I'll probably visit where Katrina hit, and damn sure do a lot more than FEMA did. Yeah.